Good morning, guys. Today we're going to talk about breakdowns on the road and how to save a lot of money, because breakdowns on the road can put you out of business very, very quickly. We do this all the time during the orientations here, at the company I work for. And no matter what we say, no matter what we suggest, and trust me, all of us together, me, Christian, Jerome, other people in the office, we've been in this for a long, long time. I drove a truck for years before I even got into the office. And I think it's a very valid information. However, the problem is when driver breaks down on the road, I think the panic sinks in because it's scary. You just got a truck. That's probably the second most important purchase in your life, if not first. And now it's not running anymore, and you just start grabbing on the straws. And remember, panic kills. You got to be chill. You got to think with your brain available to you. And here we go. At the end of this video, I'm gonna address a few very interesting comments that we received on our previous videos. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe, because I guess algorithm, tells me that about 10% of the people watching are subscribed and the other 90 are not. So if you find this content helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and if you find it as a garbage later on, just unsubscribe. How about that? All right, let's go to breakdowns. Remember, it's been a while since I was on the road. Probably going on 11 years. 11 years I was doing the inside job for trucking, and but before that I drove since I was 21. All right, you never want to go to a TA and Petro for anything more than tire change, and even tire change I would not go there first. That would be my last ditch effort, how I would be solving my breakdown. I actually been using again, we're not paid by no truck down. This is just something that really works for me, and it worked for us helping other drivers on the road, and it's a useful platform. It has an app that can use your current location, and it's extremely good, at least in my experience. So let's say you break down, and what I see a lot of times, drivers right away, what is the TA? And we just go into TA. And let me ask you a question. When was the last time you went for a nice steak dinner to McDonald's? Let me know in the comments below. We can talk about this in the next video. So the TA is a last ditch effort. Just because TA says authorized Freightliner service point, no, it's not. It's absolutely not. The best you can do there, change the tire, change oils, change wipers. If you have, technically you shouldn't be going into the service to change wipers, okay? If you're going to the service to change the wipers on your truck, you should not have a truck, period. And even tires, that unless there is no other options on the road, that's when you go to TA. Because if I'm gonna pull up on this truck down website in this case, but in your case probably the app on your phone, man, you can find anything you want. Let's just say, let's run a different search, right? We're here in Mulberry, Florida. Again, future trucking capital of the world. And here it says we're looking for truck repair. Let's remove that and let's do tire shop. Let me see. Mobile repair, tire service, heavy duty towing. Tires. What happened there? Truck repair, tires. Okay, tires are there. Okay, tire shop tires. Okay, let's click search. I'm not a robot, obviously. At least I like to think that. And let's look. All right. So here we are. This is what it's gonna do. It's gonna give you an actual locations. Here it will show you the mileage, how far it is. In my case, from the location entered. In your case, on the app, it will show you from the location where you're at. You can also look it up on the map. Every location here is on the map, and you can see the phone number. Click to show. You click on it. The phone number appears. You click on that. Crap. Yes, I'm not a robot. Verify. Holy crap. All right, but again, it's been a while since I used it, but it's still perfectly functional. I guess now that we confirmed it, I can just, okay, I guess it has some problems, okay? But it only, I guess, wants to know that I'm not a robot because I just created this profile. I do have it on my cell phone, but this is the first time I'm using it on this specific computer, and this is probably what the problem is. I think if you're gonna have it on the cell phone, it's not gonna be a problem. So you have all these places: 10 miles away, 9 miles away, 12 miles away, 11 miles away, 10 miles away, 11 miles away, 8 miles away. And I can guarantee you one thing. The TA from here is also, give or take, I don't know, maybe 20 miles, something like this. I can guarantee you, if you're going to start hammering those companies right here, right now, you're probably going to get a lot better deal for tires than TA. You probably can get that tire installed sooner than TA, cheaper than TA, and you're probably going to get a better tire than at the TA. And I'm not bashing TA, but in the free market world, as a paying customer, you deserve the best price, the best service for a certain item or certain service. So anything else that may happen, same thing. If you were like, where is the TA? You only have one TA 20 miles away. Now that you use Truck Down, you have all these options right here that you can choose from. So, and it just tires. What about truck repair shop? Let's run a different search. Let's remove the tires and let's put truck repair. Okay, let's do a search. Again, it just wants to make sure I'm not a robot, and I like to think that I am not a robot. All right, here we go. These are truck repair shops. 13 miles away, 9 miles away, 11 miles away, 11 miles away, 8 miles away, 10 miles away, 12 miles away, 10 miles away. You don't have that many TAs and other, big chain truck stops around here. It just don't exist. But once you start looking into this, it gives you all kinds of options. Now you can call them. How many times you got to the shop, and yeah, we got a good price and everything else, but it's going to take them a week to get to your truck. When you see this on your phone, you can just start calling every company there, and you're going to be able to get the best price and the best deal and the shortest turnaround time to accomplish that. Even towing, the same thing. We just recently had an incident with a extremely expensive towing. Extremely expensive. Obviously, it's probably one of those deals where, the cops get paid under the table from the towing company, because it was, at the end of the day, I think it was close to $12,000 to tow the truck to their yard. And I would never do that on my own, but probably because the cop called the towing and we towed the unit away. At that point, pretty much whatever we say, that's the price. Again, if you're in a bad situation, don't get in that bad situation, but before somebody tows you away and you just hope that it's going to be reasonable, don't think anything is going to be reasonable. Go and Track Down, find the towing, get a deal. Once you're going to tell the cop that I'm waiting for towing already, I already called, we are on the way, nobody called nobody, and nobody going to tow you anywhere. So you're going to be all good. Again, do what you wish. You're your own business owner. You live your own life. You make your own decisions, and you receive your own consequences for it. However, please use something like this. I also yesterday before this video, because I was kind of like, okay, I gotta make one of those videos, because it's been like probably 2 weeks since the last video. I don't want you guys to think that we are out of the game or something. We've just been busy, and I downloaded a few other apps. By the way, those other apps have a lot more downloads and a lot more reviews. Surprise, surprise. For the same search, only half of the results, if that. So probably have a very good marketing team, but haven't been around long enough. Track Down, I've been using Track Down for probably at least 15 years already, and it does the job. Is it perfect? No. Just right now, all those I'm not a robot things, that's a recent thing. I never seen it before, but here we go. That's a good way to not overspend for problems. Let me just tell you, how do I know that you don't want to go to TA or Petro for your repairs? Back in the day, I was hearing a strange noise that I perceived as kind of maybe coming from my transmission, and I stopped at in the TA in Wyoming. And I went to a service and I'm like, hey guys, can you just listen to it? Can you check it out? We wanted to rebuild the whole transmission. I was like, no, it's not that. Hell no, it's not that. So basically what ended up happening, I pretty much decided, you know what, I'm just going to carry on. I went all the way to Cali. I went all the way back to Chicago, went to the guy that I know, mechanic, and that was not a big deal. $200-300 later, the noise disappeared and it was all perfectly fine. And this is, my guys, why you don't want to go to TA for the service, especially if you don't know things. If that's a bolt on, bolt off, you know, change the mud flap, change the tire if the price is right, fine, it's all good. Change oil, it's all good. But for some repair that's, you know, that you cannot point the finger and say, this is the bolt that you gotta take off, and this is what you need to put on. You don't want to go to TA. Just that. All right, so here we go. Let me go to some previous comments that some very cool people left. First of all, Simon Brechen commented, "Thanks, Mike. You're welcome, man. However, there is a problem. We are not professional YouTubers. We are truck drivers, and we do trucking. We have no idea what the hell is going on YouTube, what the hell is going on in the comment section. We're not that good. So basically, a lot of times for I don't know, maybe some keywords or whatever, YouTube recognizes those comments as a spam. And unfortunately, this comment was one of them. And when I was going through the list, and the list is just garbage, you know, like dating site links, just probably the robot created links. And I was just going click, delete, and I got so fast and so, you know, robotic that I by mistake deleted that comment from Simon Brechen. But I really appreciate, man, that you're watching. It means a lot because it makes it so much easier to make those videos when people are actually responding, when people are getting involved, and so on. So, man, like, just put that comment back. I'll try to respond to it. Okay. Now, this is actually the good one. A while back, me and Christian, we did a video about dash cams. Okay. And it's a very handy tool, but to a degree, it's a little problematic, just a little bit. And the Mike Young, he said, unfortunately, the basis of you guys' review seems to be the assumption that the purpose of dash cams, accident related, is always to help the driver. It is not. Its purpose is to get the truth and find out what happened for the inward facing lens. Let me see. Gives you a much better overall picture of whether or not driver was at fault. When you say inward is never going to help you, you're probably only talking about who don't have the conscience to not hit and run when possible. All right, let me quickly revisit this. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about, you know, trucking and truck drivers and their lives, and a lot of garbage things that goes on in our industry and other industries, you know, build up around our industry that just sucks the living blood out of us. And let me just respond very simply to that. I get your point. I really do. I think you are correct. You are very factually correct. However, I'm not manufacturing no cameras, nor I'm selling any, nor I care about them. I have only, you know, here's my list of priorities. Number one priority is my people. Period. All the other people, it's their priority to take care of their safety. My goal is to build the team of the best drivers, of the safe drivers, of drivers who will do the right thing regardless. But it is not my job to make sure that I use every tool available for ambulance chasers to put my guys in harm's way. This is not a legal advice, my friends. But my drivers and my team is my priority. And this is what's up. If somebody, if some ambulance chaser decides that he wants, us to have a dash cam footage, God forbid, driver is looking at the mirror at that moment, at some other crazy guy behind him, and something happens during that time, it's very easy in a court of law to argue that this driver is now at fault when he was doing the right thing. You know what? I think, how about this? Everybody has a right to defend themselves, to protect themselves. So I think, yes, the dash cam is to protect yourself. It's not to incriminate yourself. It's not to provide the evidence. By the way, we have a constitution. You don't have to incriminate yourself. And this is as far as I go. And if some ambulance chasers, and I'm just very negative about this because let me tell you, more than half of major lawsuits, more than half, absolutely more than half, are just blown out of proportion. BS liability lawsuits by all those lawyers that you can see on the billboards every day, every couple miles. You know the ones I'm talking about. Got hit by the truck, call us. Guy hit by the truck, call us. And everybody else thinks, oh, it's just insurance. Oh yeah, it's just insurance? How many people are jailed because of that? How many people lost everything they had because of that? A few too many. And again, I'm not talking about not being safe. Absolutely not. I'm not talking about driving a truck and going to a freaking sleeper to make a sandwich while the truck is running at 75 miles an hour. Absolutely not. But I'm talking about our right not to incriminate ourselves for invalid or, not good reasons. And if you want to see what my guys are doing while we're driving, you know what? Put up 50 dash cams around that, ambulance chaser vehicle and see if you can get it. How about that? All right, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notifications button. I guess this is what everybody says. I don't know much about it. Post something nice in the comments, and I'll talk to you. We're probably going to make a longer video or a better video of Christian, maybe Jerome, sometime next week because we've been really, really busy. And maybe even the video is going to be about the very, very busy times and the busy stuff that we did for the last couple of weeks. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. Get a dash cam. Just make sure it's facing forward. Take care, guys.